Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see we'll review something new, but first I want to invite you to check other video review with Modelcollect kit here, and also you can check our Facebook group here. So now let's check the new fresh model from the Modelcollect. As you can see, it copies HEMTT tractor with Pershing 2. And its missile erector launcher, which is molded in traditional 72nd scale. It's of course traditional for the Modelcollect, but as you can see, the box is quite unusual because it's quite big, and it's bigger than the typical tank kits from this manufacturer. Overall design is similar for the previous releases. We have this nice box art on the front side. On the sides we have some safety information about the manufacturer. As you can see, box is slightly damaged because of the postal delivery. Nevertheless, everything is inside is intact, so no worries. As you can see, it can survive some beating during the shipment. This is a top opening box. Inside we find plastic sprues, special box with something inside, I'm not sure what's hidden there, assembly manual, and maybe there is some PE thread on the bottom. So let's start from this nice and interesting box, because I'm also quite curious what's there. And here we have several parts. And I even think we lost several in the box, inside the box, but we need to check. Just give me a second. Okay, so that's pretty much all, and I didn't see anything extra inside, so that's what we have inside. Okay, so let's start from this plastic bag. As you can see, plastic bag carries decal sheet, which is printed in quite nice quality. I mean, it's a notable improvement over previous Modelcollect kits. Here you can see it closer. As you can see, printing quality is quite impressive, and I hope the application will be as easy as before. Here we have small PE thread. Next we have the cap part. As you can see, it's molded as a one-piece part, so can be considered as a nice bonus. Then we have 4 vinyl wheels. This is not that good, I would say, because I would rather use plastic parts in such small scale. Here you can see closer the tire pattern, and of course we have seam in the middle of this pattern, so we'll have to work on those tires. Nevertheless, with some, let's say, careful painting and weathering, you can get a nice overall result. Next we have transparent sprue. Here we have, of course, some parts for the cab, front, rear and side glasses, as well as headlamps. Molding quality is very nice. The only thing you will need to do is to cut masks, because they are not included into this kit, and you'll have to do it. And now we can open the plastic bag with several screws inside. Just give me a second to remove them out of the bag. Okay, so first we have 2 absolutely identical sprues, so I will show you only one. Here, as you can see, we have some suspension parts. These are quite tiny. Here you can see comparison with my finger size, and we even have here axles and some other suspension elements. Of course, they will require careful installation, but the overall result will be quite impressive. Here we have the plastic wheels, and as you can see, plastic wheels should be assembled out of separate parts. And from the other side we can see that they should be empty inside, I think. We will see what we should do with these parts further in the assembly manual. And here you can see some minor parts for the truck engine, because it will have a carefully replicated engine in 72nd scale, which is quite impressive feature, because you don't see such detailing level in other kits, let's say. Next we have another plastic bag, which is also full of plastic parts. Here you can see it. I will zoom out the camera so that you can see it. And what we have here, for example, here we have some parts for the cap. This is a quite small sprue, so nothing serious. Next we have two identical sprues for the missile. As you can see, it should be assembled out of several parts. And the molding quality is still on the same level, so you don't have to worry about the possible flash or any other possible problems on the parts. Here we have plastic sprues with parts for the truck itself, and note here the separately molded doors, which can be positioned open, of course. What else? And of course the small steering wheel. Note that leather broke off during the rough shipment, let's say, but it's nothing serious. I mean, it will be easy to repair this small broken part. And the last but not the least is basically the biggest sprue in this kit, which also features some parts for the missile and also some parts for the missile carrier, which should be attached to the truck. Inside missile I don't see any position pins, so you will have to be careful. The only position element here is this small front stabilizers, which are slightly raised over the edge of the missile, but I mean it won't be difficult to align those parts together. Next we have assembly manual, which is finished in typical Modelcollect style. As you can see, it's slightly bigger than the traditional format. Here you can see that A4 size. We have the short history note here. We have specifications for the real vehicle. Then we have parts map, and I was right that there are 4 vinyl tires included. As you can see, decal sheets are shown as separate ones, but we saw that they were connected together. And then assembly process starts. So you have to perform 27, I guess. Yes, 27 assembly steps in order to get a nice truck in 70-second scale. And here you can see the marking guide, separate marking guide for the truck and separate marking guide for the missile and carrier. As you can see, they were created in cooperation with AMOMIC, and that's pretty much all. So that's all for this video review. As usual, I will invite you to check full review article on our website, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual.